Okay, my loves, welcome back to Simone Sees. I am back in it with this message, this energy here. I definitely got big deck energy. I just did an upload on TikTok of my downloads that I have been receiving regarding this energy. And I'm going to go ahead and tap in and see what this is all about. And this Mr. Burns energy is very, I was getting like a very sinister kind of energy, okay? And, we're just gonna get into it, okay? We're just gonna get into this energy. So I was drawn to get the Kipper deck, and occupation is at the bottom of the Kipper deck. Now I am gonna shuffle it again. The energy that came out, I had a lot of downloads earlier. You can go view those on my TikTok, Simone Sees. Here we go. But I feel like this has to do with like a teacher energy, okay? Now, the name I keep getting is Andres, okay? Andre, Andrew, or Andres. But Andres keeps coming up because I keep seeing San Andreas, okay? There is something about a death, an ending, due to something about an ending of a job, okay? Somebody could have lost their job, okay? And I was getting a lot of like workplace harassment, or somebody could be getting ready to lose their job. When I'm getting Hagalaz, the rune Hagalaz, I feel like somebody is in this Mr. Burns energy, okay? This is big deck energy, which is why I also got the Kipper deck. Mr. Burns' energy from The Simpsons was evil, or is evil, wealthy, greedy, selfish, ruthless, and relentless. For whoever this is, you could be a teacher, or this could be in regard to a teacher energy. For whoever this is, this person who's older than you, they could have black hair. They are very angry, okay? Very, very, very angry. This is a person who is underlying I don't get mad, I get even kind of energy. They want revenge, okay? They want to retaliate, okay? There could be some type of, this could have happened in the past, and this is what's coming out. With the Four of Cups energy, this person could be a thief, okay? They could be very intelligent though, here we go with this calculated energy. Steals or fetches anything requested, including money and horses. Reveals secret things and brings questionable familiars, okay? This person is driven by jealousy and obsession, okay? And very much in haughty energy, because I kept seeing the energy of somebody who's wealthy who would park in a handicapped spot because they felt like they could, or their car is too fancy to be parking so far away. So they'll take the spot from a handicapped person to, you know what I'm saying, over, you know, the person who really needs it. They're able-bodied, but they don't care about that. They don't care about parking in a handicapped parking lot, even though they are not handicapped, right? Very evil, okay? Relentless even. And the truth is about to be eliminated regarding this person, okay? It's giving, excuse me. Now I'm seeing the Maya video where Fallen, because remember she wrote on the mirror, okay? Because this is giving me writing on the mirror, okay? There's definitely something about a life insurance policy. This person could have a history of, you know, it's giving that energy of a person who could have been married before and they did something crazy before and gained wealth, okay? Or this could be this family energy, because I got a wealthy man, okay? They gained this wealth. And it was due to some sinister things behind the scenes, okay? The Hierophant energy is a challenge here, okay? And it's giving religious traditions, okay? I was getting a lot of Catholic, but I was also getting a lot of Sicilian energy, okay? You could be Sicilian because Lil Wayne came on ill. A million here, a million there, Sicilian with long hair with coconut derriere. This person could be Sicilian as well, or could have a history in a Sicilian background. I also been seeing a lot of Viking energy, okay, because the rune Hagalas came out, and it says this is not to reconsider. They want you to run away from this person, okay? Not to reconsider, because this person wants revenge, okay? They want you to choose a new direction. I feel like this person is trying to plan, or they could have been trying to plan some type of revenge tactic, okay? Lover's energy is here, okay? Wealthy man in reverse, and lover's energy, okay? It came out in reverse, okay? But this is definitely wealthy man energy. With this official person energy here, you see how this could be a King of Swords, okay? With the lovers is Gemini energy. There's definitely something about a home, okay? Not getting a home, or not having to leave a home, okay? I'm getting so many downloads at once, so please bear with me. But I feel like this is the time that the truth needs to be revealed regarding this person, okay? Somebody was instructed to steal something, okay? And you need the clarity that this person has a jealous obsession, okay? Very envious. This person could be very chatty behind your back, but they don't want to let you go either. Somebody could have anxiety as well. Here go my eye again, okay? This person could be in the King of Coins energy, but he's an Emperor in reverse. So a lot of wealth, but a lot of greed, okay? This person could come from money or not. They could have come from poverty. And because of that, it's giving me Bridgerton, okay? With a king on Bridgerton. It's not, he came from money, but he had a very strange relationship with his father. So his father kind of abandoned him. Although he still had the family title, his father abandoned him in some sort of way. But in this Queen of Swords energy, now you could be a Queen of Swords, but I feel like this person is a masculine in kind of like this haughty feminine energy with this Queen of Swords energy, okay? This is a man who could be, I don't want to say that, but a man who could be bitchy, okay? They want revenge, though. They want revenge, and somebody's telling you to run away. And their revenge could be to get back at you, could have been in the past, for some type of insurance money, okay? A life insurance policy could be significant, okay? I don't know. I'm finna see what's going on with this person. I feel like a balancing act with this Two of Coins here. Somebody's juggling. Somebody could have been going back and forth, okay? The Fool. Uh-oh. Only fools rush in. Somebody could go back and forth, like rush in. This person could have rushed in, and I've been seeing a lot about people who go into relationships. Like, it's crazy because this has been coming up. Like, immediately going into a relationship and showering people with gifts, like and I've had this type of experience where somebody just, it almost seemed too good to be true kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? Where a person can use their wealth and use, you know, it's like hurt you, but buy you a gift to cover it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's this person with the Nine of Cups energy in reverse is unhappy. They're not fulfilled. And there's definitely something about not receiving the message or a message. Okay? Not getting on this carousel and going back and forth with this person. You could have ended something with this person. This person's pissed off. This energy has come up before. Okay? This energy's come up before. And then I seen this energy of somebody who is with that Mr. Burns energy. The hair around the sides, but balding here. Somebody could be balding in the top. I keep seeing that, okay? Somebody could be bald at the top of their head. Okay, Spirit, show me clearly what you need me to see here. I'm just get a few cards and we're going to get in here. Those were just the initial downloads, okay? I ain't going to lie, this energy kind of gave me a little bit of anxiety. It was very overwhelming. Like I could not relax, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? In this energy. I was finding it difficult to just relax. Bottom of the deck is community, okay? There's definitely could be something about a community involved. Community of people. I did see an older couple, okay? The community could give me also ancestors, okay? But there's people in the community who who weren't expecting this, okay? And I've been seeing a lot of that lower your expectations energy, okay? So we're going to get these together. I definitely see that there's some type of secret coming out, okay? Something that was hidden in the dark. That's coming out, and somebody wants revenge. Queen of Swords energy, which is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Somebody's very upset. Okay. Now, 5 energy with the 7 of Cups. This is a challenge. It could be family. There's a lot of illusions here. This could have familiar. Okay? Somebody... And I also kept seeing Epstein-Barr virus. So there's definitely something about STDs. Mono. With pathway here in reverse, this is about not being able to move forward. And this is coming on this obsessed energy. Come rushing back in, offering. It's giving like breadcrumbing. A balancing act, but it's an act. A balancing act. Very impulsive energy, okay? Because of this jealousy and obsession. They were very obsessed. Finding it difficult to want to let go. But the secret's coming out about this person. Yeah, wealthy man. They want to, it's like run away. Ooh. Blocking communication. Upright. 13 could be significant. I feel like somebody could want to come back. They could have wanted to come back for just simply for revenge. And they were using their wealth to do so. Out of hand. Something's out of hand. Okay? Something about time. Because Hagalah's energy is a destruction energy, okay? I wrote it down. It's about destruction, change, and the forces of nature. A storm that comes with no warning. This is a rich person who will park in a handicapped spot. Okay? Bald with only hair on the sides. With a mustache, beard, connected goatee. Something could definitely about setting something on fire. Because that's his Mr. Burns energy. And this could be Mr. Burns energy in a real, multiple ways, okay? Egoist, father, tyrant. And they want revenge, okay? Now, I definitely keep getting something about a red backpack. There's something about an ear missing. Okay, I don't know if that's part of this, but those are some downloads that I have received. But I want to get into this Mr. Burns energy. This is who is trying to hide their energy, okay? They're the devil. Very dark energy, okay? This wealthy man is very dark and obsessive, okay? Chameleon energy. Give me more on this wealthy man spirit. He's in this Andre Alphas energy. This could be a masculine who's got a lot of feminine tendencies. I've seen flamingos. Oh, pink gloves. Red gloves. Somebody could wear gloves a lot. What is this spirit? Wealthy man. Knight of Wands. Ooh, he's a Knight of Wands and fire. I'm telling you, the fireman, he's a Knight of Wands. Very dark energy. I heard hunka burning love. And these are these chameleon energies, okay? So firemen are really like, they come to the rescue kind of energy. It's giving me a savior energy. And here he is, okay? Captain Sava energy. Where is that Pokemon card? This is a familiar energy to me. I've tapped into this energy before, but I feel like this is something that is something not right, because the overall energy is 5 of Swords energy. Okay, with this Knight of Wands energy, yep, and the 2 of Pentacles energy. Rubber bands. You see how these rubber bands are on the wrist? Two of Coins energy is now in reverse. Okay. Planning and execution. Overcommitment, poor choices, scattered, dropping the ball, overwhelmed, and disorganized. Okay. I feel like this person could have made poor choices. It's like apples to oranges energy. You can never something about opposites. Like opposites attract. kind of energy, but I feel like this person could be very overwhelmed because they dropped the ball. But it has to do with this jealousy and obsession energy. Capricorn could be very significant in this person's chart. It's like they're lower vibrational. This is the Emperor in a lower vibrational energy, because Capricorn's like kind of like, they're like a Capricorn energy and a high vibe energy is like very practical, very this person could be materialistic. That's what it's giving with this devil energy. Very materialistic. Yeah, and the moon. And that is somebody who they can't project anymore. I feel like this person could have not foreseen something coming. And they're angry though. So if they were to come back, it would be to get revenge. Yeah, they're a Knight of Cups. Okay? Knights don't stay. Okay? So he comes off as a King of Coins, but very controlling, excessive. That's the King energy. That's that Capricorn. That's that devil energy. That materialistic energy. Dominant. Aggressive. Again, father issues. Because it's giving that Bridgerton energy where they had, they had it. But this person could have a lot of father issues. No discipline, okay? 8 of Swords energy. Like I said. And they have the key, right? With the 8 of Swords energy. But they're trying to break the lock. But the key is attached to that ribbon. So this is trying to get into something. See, and a lot of pins. Prison energy. See that Gemini energy there? Five of Swords, 3 of Swords energy. This is a thief. They could be a thief as well. I heard breaking and entering. Pins. So it's like he's looking in this book, right? He wants to get into this book. And I kept seeing Alicia Keys' diary kept coming up. He wants to get into this book. He's trying to rip the book open and break the locks. Okay? But the keys are right there. So this person could, I don't know what this energy is. Behind the scenes, 7 of Pentacles. And this person's baking. Something about poking holes in condoms. Saturn energy. Because they're poking holes in this. There could be something about baking. There's definitely something about poking holes in condoms. What is this, Spirit? Knight of Cups. Okay. Something could be about a medical condition. This is the animal at the doctor. Bones. What is a beagle? I'm getting Jeopardy. What is a beagle? Something about Jeopardy. Yeah, there's a secret coming out. About some type of illness. There's definitely something that has to do with a dog as well. The High Priestess in reverse. Upside down pineapples. This is why their health is this way, okay? This person could also be religious. But here we go with these upside down pineapples again. Okay, the High Priestess in reverse. Tell me about this. I feel like this person could want you back. But I feel like you could have ended it with the Three of Cups in reverse. There could have been a lot of third party energy. Swinger. Person could be a swinger. They didn't want the secrets to come out about this. I'm seeing wife swap, jackpot in reverse, winning money, got rich, inheritance, or unexpected money. I'm seeing like settlement, stalker. And I kept hearing, got rich twice. He ain't going nowhere. The boy too nice. He done it again and got rich twice. So this could be something that this person does a lot. But they didn't get rich off of you. Rubber bands on the wrist keep popping up. Forcer, yeah, forces things on you and forces their way in. This is this type of person's energy. They could force their way in to get what they want, but they're a thief. Robbed, lost, theft, physical or emotional. I remember I was in a, it's making me think about this, okay? This person being an undercover thief and a stalker. So I remember I broke up with this person, right? And when he was leaving, I walked out to the car and I seen that he had like stole some groceries. Like he had stole the orange juice out my refrigerator. It was just hella sneaky shit, and he had kind of had it covered up under some things on the floor of his car. But he had stole groceries and shit, like, when he was leaving. So, that type of energy, you know what I'm saying? If you could eat only one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Somebody could be very picky. If you could have a conversation with any animal, which would you choose and why? And that was in reverse. What is your favorite family vacation memory? Somebody could not like animals. If you have a conversation with your favorite fictional character, what would you ask them? I feel like this person is just very, very manipulative and fake. And then what is your favorite family recipe? There's definitely something about food. These are conversations, topics people are talking about. This could have been something about this person talking about this. Your favorite book or movie of all time. What is the most valuable lesson you've learned from a family member? And if you could have an artistic talent, what would you choose and why? I feel like this person could be very It's like I'm hearing like learning a person, okay? This person could be a person who could like, you know, of course your job is to learn your partner, right? But why are you asking all these questions? Like, why? What is your intention for learning a person? You know, you never know. She could be learning her, man. Learning her, man. But at the same time, burning her, man. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Let's get some true crime to get into this, and I'm gonna close it out. I feel like whatever this is, it's gonna come out. This community is not gonna be expecting this. But this person could definitely be a stalker and stalking and watching and obsessed, trying to figure out how they can come back in and gain some kind of control. Okay, how they could master something. Yeah, it's not for love, okay? It would not be for love. It would be for revenge. This person ain't shit, okay? And they're holding a grudge, okay? And it could be because they have no money. They were unable to capitalize off of your energy. They're very obsessive, okay? And they could always be having third-party situations. And they talking a lot of they talked a lot of shit too, okay, behind your back. Okay? It could be definitely an older couple involved here. Okay? They couldn't outer space in reverse. It's an older couple involved. It could be a couple, a masculine and a feminine. Yeah, something about not having a child. Again, I've seen that poking holes in the condoms. Okay? Somebody could be seeing you healing. Something about children. Yeah, imprisonment. Tunnel. What is this tunnel energy, spirit? What's this tunnel energy? $33 or 39 could be significant. What's this tunnel energy? A finality. Because this is like differences, divorce, breakup, not looking back. I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. They're saying it has ended. And there's no looking back. This person's toxic. Unhealthy. Poison, delusions, and nasty behavior. Something about poison too. What is this, spirit? What is this finality? Challenge. Triggers. Somebody's triggered. Flashbacks, trauma bond, inner child wounds, and attracting toxic energy. Toxic here. You could trigger this person. You could be single. This person is triggered. Or they could have triggered your inner child wounds. This is what they could have tried to do. So if you inform them of something about what happened when you was a child, they could use that to their advantage. Dangerous and toxic, I'm telling you. You could be independent, free from attachments, and available to date, and they are upset about this. Stalking. I keep feeling this energy too, like it's disturbing. Disturbia. But you need to know that you are protected. The angels are guiding you. You have a guardian angel who's blocking this. You're protected. This could also be bothering this person. And family here. Feeling safe, starting a family, making a home, security. These guides, your spirit guides, Most High, your ancestors, your angels, they're protecting your family and you. You're protected. Butterfly. I said something about butterflies, okay? Feeling complete. Can't stop smiling. Happiness and devotion. This is your energy. Transformation. You could be very happy. Devoted to your happiness and your family. Protecting them. There's something about court matters, justice, court visits, legal papers, and divorce. They want you to have faith, okay, while you're going through this. This person could be gossiping a lot, or they could have gossiped a lot about you. You're being stalked. They're watching you. They're obsessed with you. They are ravenous. They have uncontrollable desires, an appetite for sex. They're insatiable, and they have a hunger for pleasure. Okay? And this person, look at this in the mirror. The skeletons. Dark night of the soul, dark shadow, facing inner truth and seeing true color. This person is dark. Okay? They made a decision for the wrong reasons, and now they're contemplating, okay? This could also be you, but you dismiss this person. You decided to dismiss this person, ignore them, and leave them behind. You looked away. This is what brought justice. Because I feel like they had, I'm not even saying I feel like, Spirit is showing me that they had the worst, most sinister intentions based on revenge, not love. All these secrets, okay? Keeping things inside, not opening up, and illusions. They could have emotional issues. They could have a lot of issues. Like, they could have secret mental health issues. They could be exactly with that impulsive. They come and go, okay? Unexpected action, spontaneously showing up, and then they ghost. So they come and go. They show up in this energy, loving, caring, like a surprise, and then they ghost you. That's their history. They have a habit of doing. That's habitual energy, okay? And then they go and have love affairs, but then they try to be in denial and face the facts, okay? The Spirit said they need to get a grip. Immature, they're childish. They could want to call you, or they could call and be very childish, okay? They're set in their ways. This is learned behavior though, okay? Magnifying glasses in reverse. They don't want to see the truth, okay? They don't want to see the truth. They're a dark. They don't want to face their own mirror, their own reflection. Okay? Very dark energy. And they're stuck in their ways with this risky energy. A lot of dating sites, hooking up, seeing people, a lot of one-night stand energy. And they wanted you to be blind to this. They wanted you to just disregard this. They wanted you to stay trapped and stuck with them. Okay? I guess that's the energy, Spirit. What is the outcome of this? What is the outcome of this? This person, what is the outcome of this? They're wasting time. They haven't changed. They won't get out of their ego. Okay? They're creeping on the internet. They could be watching you on the internet. Creeping. Secret accounts. Obsessed. They're obsessed. They're very obsessive. This is underlying energy as well. They could be screenshotting your pictures, okay? They could have hella pictures of you in their phone somewhere, but you could be unbothered. They want you to remain unbothered, okay? You could have moved on from this person, and they're haunted by the memories, okay? But they was lying. They were a liar. They wasn't shit, okay? And they're unhappy because you're stepping into your power. They see you're a queen rising, okay? You could do tarot. They could be abusing divination as well. So you know how a lot of people be doing that shit on the under. They could very well be into that type of stuff and be hiding it. Okay, a lot of people hide that they're into tarot and they're into divination. They could hide that it's giving very much warlock energy. Okay, men be knowing a whole lot about that. And they do not portray to be aware. They act real green to the energy of spirituality and witchcraft, whatever you see as the darker side of spirituality is what I'm going to call it, okay? This person's a wolf in sheep's clothing though, okay? And they start a lot of drama, but they want you to remain unbothered, okay? You see the signs, and number 11 could be significant. Repeated numbers and synchronicities, okay? That Gemini fucking energy again. There could be Scorpio energy, Leo energy here. Something about November 29th could be significant as well. Pisces energy. Something about 2008. Something about October. Something could be about 2004. Something about 41. Heavy on the Leo energy and the Pisces energy. Yeah, there's a breakup. And this person could be in their head, thinking about how they can come in and feed off of you. All up in your business. They got bad karma though. And they stuck to this karma. Okay? Something about being online. Somebody could be hooked to watching you online. Okay? Somebody could be all in your comments. fishing for comments or watching you online, seeing who commented on your shit, watching you from fake accounts. An impersonator. Okay, but that's the energy. Okay, they want you to be warned about this person, and whoever this person is, the ancestors definitely want this person to know that they are wasting their time. Okay, now I'm getting somebody could wish somebody would just die, or they were wishing death. But this person's wasting their time, okay? There's definitely could be something about a stopwatch. I hear Shot Clock by LMA. Okay? Yeah, surveillance here. Yep. The Seven of Swords is they got caught. Okay? They're getting caught. And and Hagalah's energy. It's time to shit. Yeah, Gemini, Cancer. Okay. Leo. Heavy Gemini, Cancer, Leo. I feel like the wheel is in reverse. And with the Six of Cups in reverse, this is like you're wasting your time. You wasted a lot of time. And karma is time with this Hagalah's. Destruction. I feel like somebody didn't heed their warnings. So in the distant horizons, ooh, King of Cups reverse. Mature woman in reverse. Queen of Swords. The journey is coming to an end. And the community is going to find out what really happened. That's the message. I'm closing it out. I send you all love, peace, light, and healing. And that's the message for whoever needs it. Crosswatcher, whoever needs this, you're protected, okay? And on the other end, whoever wanted this revenge and this wealthy man, Mr. Burns here, and this Mr. Burns energy, close, but no cigar. That's what I'm hearing. That's the message. I send you all love, and I'll be back with another one. Because the Lord will definitely see it fit.